Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and Justice League Dark issue number 4. Again, thank you guys for turning me on to this. I can be swayed. I don't know why you guys thought I was like a hardhead or something. Of course, as many times as I've been hit in the head, this thing should be rock solid by now. Not the point. So let's get into this. The Witching Hour, Part 3. Guys, I hope that you checked out Wonder Woman prior. And the main thing is don't forget to check out the description below, okay? I put a lot of work into putting this stuff in the description. I put the previous issue, the next issue, and obviously the current issue, a little bit of something that's going on. All right, check out the description. You can see, like, playlist, in general. And yeah, man, don't make me do all that work for nothing. Anyhow, so we get a lot of stuff in this, man. We get a whole lot of stuff in this. And for the casual user, it may seem like nothing happened. Hold on, buds, because there's more that happened in here than I'm capable of even explaining. So, The Witching Hour, Part 3. James Tynion IV is the writer. Alvaro Martinez Bueno is on pencils. Raul Fernandez is on inks. Brad Anderson does colors. Rob Lay does letters. Riley Rossmo did the cover. That's Riley Rossmo. And Greg Capullo, Jonathan Glapian, FCO Placencia did some variant cover action. All right. So basically, Wonder Woman at this point has her powers in check. All right. She's got the powers of Hecate, at least 1/5 of the powers of Hecate in check. She's in charge of it now. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to Cersei. Thank you very much, Cersei. I appreciate that. Go check out the previous issue of Wonder Woman. And, what do you call it? She's just like, okay, we good, man, we good. And it's just in time because guess what? Guess what? All of a sudden, this beautiful golden city is attacked. That's right. So Manitou Dawn shows up and she's like, yeah, baby, I'm gonna whoop some booty. And she kind of does because, like, I didn't know, like, I like the Dead Man, but I didn't know there was this much steeped history in Dead Men. Like, is this true? There were that many dead men flying around, but they were all monks? I was not aware of this at all. At all. So anyway, all these dead men show up and they start trying to rip her apart. They all try to possess her at the same time. The art in this, dude. So Alvaro, you are freaking amazing. This kind of, I get it. Tynion's like, dude, Tynion IV, he's like, dude, could you draw something for me? And he's like, yeah, I got you. This was awesome. So at this point, Ramakrishna shows up. She's just like, you killed all my priests. You killed all my priests. What's up with that? And she's getting ready to, like, lace. Well, she's not going to lace them boot because she's like, peace and stuff like that. She's all about the balance and the scales and stuff. And here she's talking about, she's more about the affairs of life and death and welcoming people into a peaceful eternity. She's more about karma in general. Maybe that changed for this particular run, which is fine. I don't mind. It's all up to the writer. If the writer needs something done, it's going to get done, So Kushna's like, why would you do this, Hecate? She sees right through the illusion. She's like, I've never harmed you before. Hecate's like, it don't matter, you gonna die. So she shows up and she's still got her avatar there of Manitou, and they go for an attack, and they're just like, show her how much power I got. Show them what you got. And she's like, boom, boom. But they forgot that Wonder Woman's right there. Wonder Woman shows up and she just drops this big thing and she's like, boo, like these big stone statues show up and block the power. And I'm just like, damn, if you've got any questions if Alvaro is a good artist or not, no, he's not. The guy is amazing. All right, the guy is on a whole nother level. With this comic book, I'm about to take a step back. This guy is just amazing. The art in this is crazy. You look at some of the attacks that happen. You look at the explosions. You look at some of the spells that are cast as things go flying at each other. You are going to be surprised and just genuinely amazed at how beautiful a comic book could really be. So they got to try and get Kushna out of there. And the commentary by Zatanna is amazing, but what happens at one point, I like that Kushna recognizes the new Nightmaster. That was pretty cool, and I'm imagining that pretty soon we're going to find out some more to do with Detective Chimp, because now that he's got the Night Sword, the Sword of Night, all of a sudden he's on a whole new level. You know what I'm saying? Like, that thing is power beyond belief right there. So we got a whole bunch of stuff showing up. Here's something that's interesting. We've got Swamp Thing, and he's like, all right, check this out, man. I'm going to go underneath the ground, and all these frozen plants in this hidden city, I'm going to get the roots sharp, and I'm going to hold this building, not just this building, I'm going to hold this city up while you evacuate everybody, all right? Cool? And he thinks he's safe. He thinks he's got this. Little did he realize, Black Orchid shows up. You guys remember Black Orchid? She's from the previous Justice League Dark run. I think it was the previous one. Anyway, was that during the New 52? I'm not remembering, but she was there. She was there. And I know she's got some power with some connection with the green. I did not know that she's got a connection with the red, so that might be something new. So she's got a connection with both, and that makes her really powerful. In case you're forgetting, the green is the link that Swamp Thing is not the master of. The Parliament of Trees is the master of the green, but the spokesman, the avatar of the green is Swamp Thing. But the so that's the Parliament of Trees over there. But the Parliament of Limbs is actually where the red comes from. And while the green is all about the plant life, the red is about animal life. So I always associate right away with Animal Man. But there's a bunch of others that can be associated with also. So we might see some Animal Man pretty soon. But I've got another idea, because you see, she's doing this crazy stuff with the red in here, and she's destroying the city whether we like it or not. But we've got somebody who's got a connection to the red on this team that a lot of us keep on forgetting. Anybody who uses the Man-Bat serum has a slight connection to the red. I get the distinct feeling that something's going to happen with that pretty soon. And now suddenly I see why Man-Bat is on this team. Because he seems like such a, why is he here? But it's James Tynion IV. That's why he's here. Now, there's a couple things that happen in this book further. I'm not going to get into all those because, damn it, read the book, brah. Buy the book. Buy the book. Support this book. But you know, this page right here is pretty sick, all right? But here's something that's particularly of interest to me. Is that a hidden message? Now, I want you to think about I Tried. Remember how they had the Justice League Dark movie? There was like a hidden message there, and every so often a writer or somebody will try and put like a hidden message here and there, always around Justice League Dark. So I wasn't even looking for, I wasn't even thinking about it, but I right in my face in this particular one, look, I tried to make out what this means, and I can't. I'm trying really hard. What did I get out of this? I tried to write it down and look it up, but I didn't get much of anything. Excuse the bright whiteness of a pure white page as I get a Google error. But I saw Tayavela Amsefelt. I have no idea what that means. Maybe it's an anagram. Maybe it's in a different language. I don't know. But this was interesting. Let me close that because, my eyesight. This was interesting. Love the cover. Let me actually show you the cover again. Love the cover, man. And the back is, you know, whatever. But everything in between, this is whole next level. This may seem like the weakest issue of the series. Wrong answer, brah. This is one of the strongest issues of the series because all the other issues, they're just like, oh, here's some of this, and here's the Upside Down Man, and here's some more crazy stuff coming at you, and here's some dark stuff coming at you, and oh, look, a secret room, and yeah. They gave you a bunch of stuff. They handed you stuff on a silver platter. This issue, they're like, gotta look for it, gotta work for it. Put in the time, bruh, put in the work. This was a sick issue because, in my opinion, this is every single thing that a Justice League Dark issue is supposed to be. God damn, this was good. Woo! Guys, go and pick up this book. Real talk, man. Support your local comic book store. You get it digital, whatever. You get it digital, you get it digital. But, you know, support your local comic book store. Support your comic book companies, all right? Go grab this. This is, you tell me you don't want this gorgeous cover in here. Go try and make sense out of the cover alone. This is gorgeous, man. I'm out of here. Go get the book. Go get the book. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.